Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're gonna do a quick get ready with me video. So I have all my products here. I'm gonna show you how I put everything on my face just for a simple everyday look. That is why right now I am looking like a rough like fetus, and I'm going to show you how to beat this face so we could go from looking like a 3 or 4 to looking like maybe like a 7 or an 8 on a good day. So let's get started. So the first thing I do is I moisturize my face. I use the Tatcha water cream product. I've been using this for a few years now, and I absolutely love this. It's like the lightest moisturizer. So what I do is I just take like a dab and I just dot my face and I make sure I get it everywhere. My face is really broken out right now because unfortunately it is that time of the month and I usually break out like all on my chin and on my cheeks, which is the worst. Other than that though, my skin is pretty good. I don't really break out besides, that time. All right, so the next thing I do is I put on this Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. I'm pretty sure this was the product that Jeffree Star reviewed. He compared this with the Tatcha primer, and he said it was like pretty much the same. So I just put a little bit on my finger, and I just use my fingers for this. I don't know if I'm supposed to like be using a brush or something, but I feel like this just goes on nicely with my hands. So the next product I'm doing, I don't know why, I've never really wore a lot of e.l.f. makeup, but I don't know, they've really been killing it lately. I have the HD Mattifying Balm. There's like some on the top of it already. The matte mattifying balm. That's what I use next. Their stuff is pretty good. I mean, it's cheap and it does the job. I don't really care, what the price point is. As long as it does a good job, that's really what I'm concerned about. This is so weird doing my makeup on camera. I've never done this before, so I'm like, usually I do my makeup so fast that I don't even know like what I'm putting on first. I just do it. So to sit here and actually like do this step by step and like explain it, it's weird. I don't know. All right. Next step is my least favorite step because I barely have any, are my eyebrows. So I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and then my sister told me about the e.l.f. eyebrow, not pencil, but it's like a crayon. So I was using that and I went through a few of them. I really liked that. Like that was super comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. However, the e.l.f. tip like wasn't as fine as the Anastasia pencil. So that was like something where I had to get used to. But once I did, it was like game over. Like I was spending $18 for this Brow Wiz pencil and the e.l.f. one was like $2. And I go through eyebrow pencils clearly because I like have no brows so fast. So anything that saved me money with that's the only thing that I will like prefer a cheaper product for is my eyebrows. Just because I go through it so frequently that it's like I need something that does the job and I don't have to spend a fortune every year for. So let me do my brows. Don't judge me on how I do them. I don't really have the best brows, but I try to make it work with what I do have. All right, so there's the one. And then what we're gonna do is switch over to the other one. All right, the eyebrows I think are done. Don't come for me about my eyebrows because I'm not saying I'm any type of makeup pro, but I really struggle with my eyebrows, and anyone who's close to me, especially my sister and my mother, they are always like, don't draw your eyebrows on so dark, da da da. And I'm like, let me live my life. So let's go to the next step. So what I am gonna say, I forgot to talk about this before, is the Jaclyn Hill brush set. I ordered them, they were like, I think they were like over $200. I freaking love these brushes. Like, they are the softest brushes, and I use them every single day. All right, so we're gonna go in on the eyes with the Morphe Jeffree Star palette. This isn't a palette that I particularly go in on every day. It's just like, oh, we gotta fix the row because we're gonna have a little nip slip. All right, so the Jeffree Star palette, it's not really a palette that I go in on every day. The shades are crazy, but the texture and like the consistency of the shades and the palette alone, I really like. So I'm gonna just do like a nude eye today. I mean, the nudes in this palette like aren't my favorites, but they're nice. They're more like peachy nudes. So the shade I think I'm gonna start with. I forgot my eyeshadow primer. See, I'm telling you guys, this is hard. I'm like trying to talk and show products and apply makeup at the same time. So we're just gonna go with it. This is the MAC eyeshadow primer in the shade Painterly, which if you don't have a MAC eyeshadow primer in your makeup box or your makeup set, you are really messing up because this is like the best eyeshadow primer, and if you don't put this on before your eyeshadow, forget about it staying on all day because it just won't, and it like melts off your face. So eyeshadow primer is a absolute must with makeup. Also guys, like my whole setting here, I don't even know where to set up my YouTube stuff because we live in a small apartment and we're gonna start looking for a house soon. Within like the next 2 months we're gonna start looking, so I don't want to like, I don't know, do anything crazy with this. So for the time being, we're just gonna set it up here on the floor. The lighting is pretty good and just make it work until we have a place where we could set everything up. Which one do you think we should do next? I'm thinking this one. That's the shade Mr. Diva, because we all know Jeffree Star is like the diva. He is like everything. I love how he's gotten so big, but like, you guys, I remember him from MySpace. Like, he was beautiful even when he was on, I'm gonna sit up a little bit, when he was on MySpace. Like his, what was it, like Beauty Queen or something? I remember that whole era with his like one, the one photo shoot that he did where he was like throwing up cereal milk or like laying in cereal milk or something. I don't know. If you guys are like OG Jeffree Star fans, you will remember that photo shoot. That was like everything. That's when times were really good. All right. Oh, that reminds me. Remember that photo shoot Britney Spears did when she had like all the dolls in the back of her? They were like all on the wall or something, or they were like trolley dolls or like TY babies or Beanie Babies or something. I remember that. That reminds me of like that whole era too. She had like the bra on and like the long darker hair. All right, so I don't know. Could you guys even see this? I don't know. All right, so I'm like doing this on the floor. So I think we're gonna go in with What's the Tea? I wish Jeffree Star would just come out with like a nude palette. Like I know he's known for his crazy colors, and I know like everyone's gonna be like, oh no, like why would he come out with a nude shade? Like that's not him. But he did come out with the nude lips. So I just wish, if I feel like if he came out with that nude palette, first of all, I would be like the first to buy it because I've been waiting for that. But I don't know, I just feel like he needs that in his collection. Like, that's something everyone could wear. Like, that should be a staple in everyone's collection, is a nice nude palette. This actually looks really pretty. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to just curl my eyelashes. That is also a must. If you're not curling your eyelashes, then what the hell are you doing? Like, it makes anyone's eyelashes look longer. Alright. And then for the longest time, I was using the Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara. But my sister actually got me hooked on the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, which is like, I love it. It is the like same exact wand as the Better Than Sex mascara, and it applies just like it. I'm just gonna put a couple coats on. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go in with the, I'm gonna put some foundation on my face, but I just gotta like cover up these little spots a little bit. So obviously I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm just gonna put little dots on top of like all like my little breakouts and just blend those in. I'm telling you guys, my face is like so broken out. It's never like this. So I'm gonna go in and blend that out, or just like blend it in, because I gotta cover this stuff. And a little bit more. I hope you guys like this. I hope I'm not like super boring. I'm excited because on Monday I'm going in. I recently moved to New Jersey from living in Pennsylvania, and I switched my dentist. My cheek is red because I had this like pimple cream on my cheek last night, and it always makes my cheek red. So that's why my skin looks so red right there. It's not like it's anything with the makeup. Alright, but I'm going in and I'm getting my teeth whitened on Monday. So I'm really excited about that. I always just use the strips, so I'm actually going to get them professionally whitened, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so that is done. Now I'm going to just dab a little bit on my hand. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. I've been using this forever, and it is like my favorite. So we're gonna dab it on and just blend it out. I think I put too much on. I don't know. Alright, there's that side. And we're gonna get this side blended. But I am like super excited to try that Jacqueline highlighter. I think I'm really gonna like it. I know the one that like loose powder, the beaming highlighter, that one's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be like an everyday highlighter, like I could just tell now. And I don't know, it's just something. So I'm not gonna go in on my forehead that heavy because I'm gonna be wearing a beanie today. We're gonna be outside like all day. All right, so that is done. Like I still couldn't even really cover that up, but whatever. All right, so the next step is we are gonna just go in with a little bit of some bronzer and just contour my face. And I'm gonna use that same Morphe palette that I talked about in my last 2 videos and just contour my face a little bit. All right, this one's like super dark. I start here and I bring it down and I buff out. Just bring it up and like make sure you blend it into your hairline, you guys, because if you don't, it just doesn't look right. Yeah, it's so strange not doing my makeup like in a mirror and on the camera. All right, there's one side. Now we gotta do the other. Just gotta bring it up a little bit. Now, like I will put this on my forehead, like even when I am wearing a beanie, because it's just like powder. I don't know. I don't like the whole like foundation being smushed in my beanie. Gotta contour out the forehead because I have a friggin' 5 head. So, all right, that looks good. See, we're slowly going from like a 4 to a 3 or a 4 to like a maybe like a 7, a 7.8. All right, so that is done. Gotta just put some down here on your chin, your jaw. I'm gonna go in with the You're Perfect Kylie Skin powder and just gonna go under my eyes. Like I really don't even know what this powder does. If you guys know, like comment it in the comment section, but I just like put it here to like, I don't know, blend something, I don't know. All right, so next we're gonna go in and we're gonna just like bake my face a little bit. I've been using the Makeup Revolution powder, but once the Morphe store is restocked with the one shade in the Jeffree Star, the powders, I'm gonna go in and buy that because I've been dying to try that. But we're just gonna bake my face a little bit. So we're gonna let that sit on my face for a little bit. I'm gonna just put on, I think I'm gonna just pop a little bit of glitter in like the center of my eye because I just feel like it needs a little bit of something. So we're gonna use this like flat brush and I think we're just gonna go in with Designer Label, which is this shade here, this one, and pop a little bit of that in the middle. Could you see? All right, so let's take this off. Now look at this big Jaclyn Hill brush. This just is so perfect just to brush everything off. It really is just like such a good brush collection. Like people could drag her about things and like, yeah, she made a huge mistake with the lipsticks. I get that, but I don't know. Her brush line was good. The Becca highlighter with ColourPop, that was amazing. Like that literally was like the beginning of highlighters and like that started it all. All right, so do you see how like it just brightens up like the underneath of my eyes? Like it just feels like that's what we want here, people. So my cheek is still red, which that will go down. But the next thing we're gonna go in with is an Anastasia blush trio. It's just like a rosy pink blush. So I always use this shade here. I love that. We're gonna go in with a blush brush and just hit the tops of the cheeks. Just emphasizing my big puffy red cheek. Cute. All right. And then next we're gonna go in with, this is like one of the OG original highlighter palettes, the Sleek Makeup highlighters. I love these. I got one of these palettes when like it was getting real big. I think I had to like import this from like the UK or something because they didn't sell it in the States at that time. Like that's how long I've had this. We're gonna go in with this champagne-y color here. And just pop a little bit on the tops. Get in there. Like I normally don't wear a ton of highlighter. Wow, could you guys see that? But I do like this one. Got a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then I'm just gonna take this lighter white shade. Just gonna, oh yeah, and you always wanna make sure you spray the brush because that just makes it brighter. With the little MAC Fix Plus. See, like you could see that. A little bit here, a little bit there. And then I'm gonna take this small little brush and just go in here, just the crease of my eye, or like the corner, not the crease. Put a little bit in here. I think that always looks so pretty. I don't know. That looks pretty good, you guys. And then the final thing we're gonna do is the lips. So I'm gonna take that Morphe, remember I talked about that, the Morphe Trio lip thingy I bought? We're just gonna go in, we already had some chapstick on my lips, so we're gonna go in and line them. Just fill them in a little bit. Looks good. And then we're just gonna go over that with the new Jeffree Star lipstick I got in the shade I'm Nude. Because nudes are the best. All I need, Jeffree, is that nude eyeshadow palette and we'll be perfect. All right. With that. And then just wait for that to dry. And then we're gonna top it with the lip gloss. Just another second. All right. Yeah, this is like my new favorite like lip thing I've been doing. And just go in. All right. And we're just gonna set this with some MAC Fix Plus. that's it, you guys. That is just a simple, everyday, you know, like nude look. You could literally wear this out. You could wear this, you know, at night. You could wear it during the day. You could wear it for a little lunch or a dinner or just for a little drink. But I hope you guys liked this video, you guys. I'm going to link below some of the products that I used. And yeah, it was super fun for you guys. So let me know in the description what you guys would like to see next. And make sure you comment down below, like, and subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, see you guys.